Hello, how we doing? So this game was requested by K-Wolf. It's a fly. So I basically know nothing about it. But it was requested. So here we are. Let's go. It's a huge fly. I turned the music down.
Soon as one of...
Hands up!
Oh, what? What?
I don't have time
What?
to play.
What? I'm trying to get to a menu. Ah! Right, I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna start it again. And I'm gonna turn the volume way down because I can't hear a thing. Right, let's try again. Still pretty loud.
The raven's heir. Soon as one of them's caught, another one takes his place. Hey, Harold, have you read this? Harold?
Harold!
Harold? Harold, you hear me? This is no time for fun and games.
Shh, calm down. I'm a copper. We're on the same side.
A copper? What are you doing here? And where's Harold?
Harold? Well, there's another guard back there unconscious. That's probably him. The Eye of the Sphinx. Where is it?
It's there.
Oh, good. Then he hasn't got it yet.
You mean the raven's heir?
Shh, turn it off. He's gonna steal the eye.
But how do you know?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we catch him. Do you understand?
Yeah, but...
Do you understand? You and me, mate. We'll be heroes. All right, now, we just have to...
What?
Choo choo! Choo choo! Are we on the Orient Express? Fucking flies still buzzing around.
Hands up!
I don't have time to play. I'm on duty.
You're funny, but you don't look like a real cop. You don't even have a revolver.
What's your name, boy?
My name is Matthew Miller,
And where are you from, Matthew Miller?
from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. But my mom and I live in England now. She's taking care of some rich old lady. We're on our way to Venice at the moment. We're taking a cruise on a big ship.
Impressive. You've already seen half the world. I've spent my entire life in Switzerland.
Must be really boring.
And what's with the gun? What do you need it for?
It's the Raven. He was gunned down, so now I need a pistol.
Dead birds don't need guns. Nor do live ones.
You don't know who the Raven is, do you? He's the greatest burglar ever. He stole paintings from the Louvre, and those priceless eggs with gold and diamonds and stuff. And Bobby Dobbs says he replaced the crown jewels with rhinestones.
I know who the Raven was. Although I don't quite buy that bit about the crown jewels. You do know these days there are thieves far more dangerous than your old Raven. 2 days ago, a precious ruby was stolen from the British Museum. There was an explosion. A guard was severely injured.
Really?
Yeah. And you know what the papers say?
You talk too much, Constable.
Zellner, monsieur. Anton Jakob Zellner.
Or did he pull a gun on you?
No, monsieur.
Get a move on.
Inspector Legrand, it's a great honor to work with a celebrity like you.
We appreciate the support of the Swiss police, but it'd be better if you'd remain seated and keep an eye on things.
But monsieur, your journey on this train is most unusual. Is it related to the burglary at the British Museum?
Not in the least.
And the safe? What's that for?
I'll let you know if we need your help, Constable. If you'll excuse me, I'll be in the first freight car at the back of the train for the rest of the trip.
I'm not here to enjoy the beautiful scenery. I am a good observer, and I have finally honed powers.
Is he
of
trying to be
detection.
Poirot?
Thanks to that,
I watched the people on the platform in Zurich. I know, for example, that man over there is a violinist.
Well, obviously, he's got a
that
violin
would be
case.
more impressive if there weren't a violin case next to him.
And I believe that the gentleman in the next carriage is a German doctor on his way to Italy to take up a new position.
And what gives you that idea?
There's the rod of Asclepius engraved on his cufflink. And he's carrying a German-Italian dictionary.
Maybe he's just taking a holiday in Italy, following in Goethe's footsteps.
Too much luggage. And no, he's not retiring to Italy either. The suitcases are too shabby for me to believe that he can afford to retire in his late 50s.
All right then, Constable...
Zellner.
Constable Zellner. If you're such a clever fellow, what am I doing on this train?
Standing around, talking to me. On holiday, searching for someone, guarding something. So he had a safe. So guarding something?
I think you're guarding something.
Oh, really? And what might it be?
I really couldn't say. But it must be very important.
Why is that?
Because you are very important. They wouldn't have assigned the case to you if it were just a trifle.
Let's assume that we really are transporting something very important on this train. And let's assume that it really is my job to see that it arrives safely. Then why isn't the train crawling with police?
There are enough police on this train as it is. If there were more, they'd only get in each other's way.
I can assure you that I'd pack every seat in every carriage of this train with police, if it were a matter of deterrence.
You're saying you don't want to scare off potential thieves? Ah, you're laying a trap.
That would explain why it's just me, and not the army, n'est-ce pas? All the same, I can't comment on your speculation. Well, that is impressive, I admit. But the fewer people involved, the better. We'll get along fine without you.
You won't.
Won't? Pardonnez-moi.
I can help, and I will help. You are in my country, and I've been ordered to assist you. And that's exactly what I'll do, whether you like it or not.
It's gonna be like a toddler. Just be like, let me help. I wanna help. Gonna help.
But this is my show, and I don't need you. Bon voyage.
But how do you know? Oh, hello.
You cheated.
I did what?
I saw you talking to the German doctor on the platform. He told you everything himself, and you were just pretending to put two and two together.
And what of it? Do you know who that is? That's Inspector Nicholas Legrand. You have to impress him if you want to work with him.
I'm going to tell on you.
You'd really tell on me? To the very policeman who shot your dear Raven?
Whoa, it was him?
Mm-hmm. Hunted and killed Europe's most famous burglar. That's how he got his start.
I won't tell him a thing.
I wouldn't either. All right, Matthew. I have to do my work now.
Everyone calls me Matt. Well, except for my mom. She calls me Maddie, as if I were a little kid.
You are a little kid.
Whether Legrand wants my help or not, I'll keep my eyes open. Maybe I can change his mind.
Yes, tell me more. Click on the sandwich paper.
This morning I thought I wouldn't be hungry because of all the excitement. Thankfully, I bought a sandwich with me anyway.
Oh yeah. Pick it up. Bottom of the screen. Aha. Ah.
I wrapped the apple core in the sandwich paper. That way I can carry it without making a mess of my trouser pocket. Still, I'd prefer not to have to carry them all day.
We need to find a bin.
The napkin came with the croissant I bought at the train station. A guilty pleasure. I don't need that either. Every table has its own wastebasket. Practical. No need to ever leave your seat. Every table...
I don't think that's tidier.
All right.
Okay, so now I know everything I need to know. We can solve the case now.
The Vicarage in the Mirror. A detective novel by my favorite author, Lady Clarissa Westmacott. For years now, I've been trying to convince my theater group to stage one of her plays. I'll leave it there. I'll pick it up before I get off. The violinist is a good-looking fellow, and he's traveling through the most beautiful mountain landscape in the world. One can only hope that his violin is better tuned than he. The violinist is a good... One can only... Hello, sir.
Hello.
If I'm not mistaken, you're a violinist.
That's true.
A wonderful instrument. The violin music touches the soul.
That's why I learned to play it.
Do you play in an orchestra?
No, orchestras aren't really part of my world.
A solo violinist. The best soloists travel a great deal and make a pile of money, or so they say.
In that case, I'm probably not one of the best.
Yeah.
Are you traveling to Istanbul non-stop?
No. I'll transfer in Venice to a ship. I'm on my way to Cairo.
Cairo?
I'm performing at a reception in the Egyptian Museum there.
I'm sure your recital will be a great success. But tell me, did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Anything unusual?
Persons acting suspiciously, for instance.
For heaven's sake, is that cause for concern?
Everything is in order, sir. We Swiss are just very cautious people.
I understand. No, I didn't notice anything.
Have a good trip.
Thank you.
What was that noise? It was like a scribbly scribble noise. Okay. Private notebook of Constable Anton Jakob Zellner. Should you find this book, please send it directly to Zurich Police Headquarters. A rather valuable ruby was stolen from the British Museum in London, one of the two legendary eyes of the Sphinx. The press is in a tizzy, as one might expect. They blame the new Raven for besmirching the reputation of the old Raven pair, as the latter never harmed a soul during his exploits. Secrets? Look for clues and unveil the identity of the Raven. The Raven, it must be said, was greatly esteemed by the public for his clever daring robberies. A copycat criminal has plagued us for several months now, though his imitator leaves raven feathers at the scene of his crimes. His thefts exhibit none of the original Raven's refinement and gamesmanship. The last 3 robberies have resulted in a total of 5 casualties, one of them severely injured, but though by the grace of God no deaths. Scotland Yard, Interpol and Inspector Legrand could not be reached for comment. Legrand jagt den Eben das Raben. Nach Informationen unserer Zeitung hat Nicholas Legrand, 33, französische Sondermittler bei Interpol, die Ermittlungen im Fall Erbe des Raben übernommen. Stellen konnte bei der Verhaftung kam es zu einem Schusswechsel, bei dem der für seine genialen Einbrüche in der Bevölkerung beliebt Einbrecher den Tod fand. Well, there you go. We know everything now. Legrand looks different in person, older, more worn. He's still a successful detective, but there are rumours his methods in recent years have become, shall we say, reckless. Legrand seems to be laying a trap for the new Raven. I should try to find out more about his plans. The violinist. There's a man with a violin case sitting in the passenger car. He claims to be a soloist. Seems to be rather worse for wear. His hand shakes. On his way to Venice, he says, then on to Cairo by ship to reconstitute the Egyptian Museum. Okay, then how do I move? What's that?
Pills for my heart. I'm supposed to take one if I have trouble. My daughter insisted that I take them with me. She was strongly against this little adventure, but I wasn't about to change my mind. I bought it last week at a flea market. I like it because it tells a story. I suppose the previous owner bought himself a newer one. This one still works just fine, though.
Okay, I just click on the floor to move. That's cool.
The large map shows the different routes of the Orient Express. This train began in Paris and ends in Istanbul as usual. Unfortunately, it will make most of its journey without me. This is the first car. The coal tender should be directly beyond this door, and in front of it, the engine.
Very kind of you. Thanks.
What?
Oh, pardon me.
No problem. The uniform is waterproof. Mr.
Lucian. Professor Edgar Lucian.
Oh, a professor. Are you a scientist? Do you teach at the Sorbonne?
No, I work at the British Museum in London.
You don't say. So, you were, shall we say, an eyewitness to the burglary 2 days ago?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no?
There was a lot of commotion, but I didn't really pay much attention to it.
There was a break-in in your museum, and it didn't concern you?
Well, let's just say that nothing that's happened in the last 2,000 years concerns me.
Fair.
Whatever you say. The famous Inspector Legrand is on this train. I imagine you know him.
No, should I?
You don't know him? And you also don't know what he's doing here?
No. Why should I?
Just a thought. You're a representative of the British Museum. There's a guarded safe on the train.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're trying to imply. And now, please excuse me.
May I ask where you are going?
Of course. To Venice. I'm going to meet some colleagues there.
Oh, Venice. A beautiful city, or so I'm told.
Indeed. But I really have to take my leave now.
Just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Here? On the train? No. I can't say that I have. Although I did spend most of the time in my compartment.
I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time, but you do understand, don't you, that what concerns me is the present, and especially the robbery at the museum.
Yeah, of course, of course. It's just, I'm in rather a hurry.
You'll get in touch if you notice anything unusual, won't you, Professor?
Of course.
Why are we interrogating this random bloke?
What's
Poor
this?
guy.
What's the matter, sir?
The door. I can't open it.
Ah, we'll sort it out somehow. The compartment is locked.
But I didn't lock it. I don't even have a key. I asked the steward. He was going to bring me one, but he never came back.
Someone locked it.
Find the steward. He needs to bring me the key immediately.
Calm down, Professor. I'll see what I can do.
You don't understand. I have to get back in my compartment.
All right, just wait here. You can easily lock the compartment door from inside by turning a little knob.
But I didn't lock it.
Professor, if you had locked the door from in there, you wouldn't be out here.
That's true.
But if it wasn't locked, anyone could be in there. Right?
I don't believe that... It's no use. The bolt is too short to get a good grip on it. He doesn't make a very balanced impression. And he, of all people, isn't bothered by a robbery in his own museum.
I mean, it's not his museum. He only works there. Right? It's not like he runs the place.
I don't believe it. I never thought I'd ever meet you.
Pardon me, but we'd prefer...
It's all right, Miss Miller. I'd like to speak to the inspector.
Unfortunately, just a constable, Lady Westmacott. I'm reading The Vicarage in the Mirror right now, for the 5th time at least.
That's nice, Constable...
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
This is my companion, Miss Miller.
A pleasure. May I ask what you're doing here? Are you on holiday?
Holiday? Yes, so to speak. The first and last holiday of my life.
Madam?
I've been writing since I was a little girl. It became my job, and now I've stopped. So, this must be a holiday.
You quit writing? Impossible. I have all of your books. Your Detective Poirot is my favorite character.
Then I have bad news for you. I killed the old wretch off years ago.
I don't understand.
I'd rather not discuss my work, Constable.
Oh, well, fine. Are you traveling to Istanbul, Lady Westmacott?
No.
Hi,
we are
K-Wolf.
on our way to Venice. From
How's it
there,
going?
we will take a ship to Cairo. As you may know, I have a penchant for archaeology. I fund a few excavations in Egypt. I traveled to Egypt by ship as a young woman. And now I'm doing it again as an old woman.
I see. As a writer, you must be very observant. Am I right? I mean, you have to study the behavior of people around you to create the characters in your novels, don't you?
I solved the mystery of human nature a long time ago, Mr. Zellner. Since then, most people just bore me.
Really? I had the impression you were eyeing me suspiciously as I came in.
What do you want to know, Constable?
Did you notice the man who just walked into the next carriage with a cup of tea?
I did. He seemed nervous. He was waiting at the bar for the steward, and since the steward never appeared, he elected to
Have you
help
played this
himself.
game, K-Wolf?
He
Is that
took
why you
2
recommended it?
biscuits.
He seems pretty young, but he's already a professor at the British Museum.
Interesting.
You
I'll
can
have
help
to
me when
talk
I
to
get
him
stuck,
later. Just out of courtesy, of course.
Of course. Did you notice the blonde man with the violin case?
Ah.
I certainly did. He introduced himself and tried to make a good impression. People like him are drawn to wealth and fame, like moths to a flame.
But his charms failed on you.
I know him by name. David Kreutzer. He was a drain on my friend's purse.
Do you think he has a money problem?
People like him always have a money problem. No matter how much you give them, they always spend twice as much and complain that they have far too little.
Did you notice anyone else? What about the doctor?
I notice that you've asked me about everyone, except for
What
the
doctor?
inspector who went in the direction of the freight car a few minutes ago. Isn't that the Frenchman who made his name when he caught the raven?
I wouldn't quite say caught.
Well, shot. Why don't you ask me about him and my theory about what he's doing here?
I don't think we should discuss Inspector Legrand's investigation in public.
You discussed it
Legrand.
with
Right,
him
that was his
in the
name.
carriage
Will he say
with the
today
child
again?
and the violinist,
Or
my
will
dude.
You, Constable.
As much as I'd like to keep talking,
Just saying.
Judy calls.
You were right.
Madam?
I did observe you as you came in. You seemed so eager.
It's been a long time since I've had a chance to prove myself, madam.
And this is it. Your chance.
I do hope so.
Then grab it. Even small people can make big changes, as my friend Ronald likes to say.
I shall do my best. Mrs. Miller made a good impression. She wanted to protect Lady Westmacott from me, a pushy admirer. Very diligent. But she does seem a little nervous and tense. I imagine she has her work
I
cut
remember
out for her with Matt.
the time when you get
and a difficult boss, from what they
magazines with
say.
3 games on them.
An extraordinary woman. Talented, intellectual, extremely rich, and the most successful writer of all time. Yet, they say she can be difficult on occasion, and that she's rather unhappy.
Well, we'll see. Maybe I won't get stuck. Maybe I'll be fine. Maybe I
The
won't need
steward
your
must
help.
have forgotten the toothpicks. Normally, he would offer them discreetly after dinner. The
Yoink.
steward must have forgotten.
Oh.
Normally he would offer.
Yoink.
I suppose the steward won't object to me having a look around in his absence.
I mean, he might.
The pad on which the steward writes orders, empty. Maybe he didn't use it because there's not much to do today. I don't need the pad, but the pencil might come in handy.
Nice.
Butterscotch. I've loved them since I was a child. Their only drawback, they don't play nice with false teeth.
Do you have false teeth?
Maybe if I just suck it.
Okay. We're doing well at assembling a pocket full of random shit.
A shortwave radio. It's amazing how small these things have become in the last 10 years.
I got an achievement for that.
Perhaps he keeps the compartment keys in there. Locked. Where could he be?
Mr.
Zellner.
Right. How can I help you?
Tell me.
Ooh,
did
that's
you
sneaky.
notice
So you have to buy
anything
3 issues of the
suspiciously on
magazine to get all
train,
the story.
Except for the fact that my suitcase was stolen on the platform? No. Is there any reason to be concerned?
No, just routine.
Constable Zellner, please don't think I'm naive. I spotted the inspector from Interpol. Legarde is his name, if I recall correctly.
Legrand.
If you say so. At the train station in Zurich, he put a cash box into the safe, and then kept close watch as it was loaded onto the train. Don't tell me that a man at his pay grade routinely tramps across the Alps just to keep an eye on cash boxes.
A cash box? Like the ones you'd find in safe deposit boxes?
Precisely. And I believe we both have a good idea just what's inside.
I do indeed have a theory, but what's yours?
A ruby was stolen in London. One of the legendary Eyes of the Sphinx.
Ah, so the other one's in there, yeah.
An emerald is rumored to be in a Swiss bank vault, if I remember correctly. Both
This is
jewels
the
were supposed to be
remaster,
exhibited
yes.
together in Cairo for the first time in 50 years. It does make one wonder.
Indeed. Any news about the robbery in London?
Quite something, wasn't it? It must have been professionals. The way they disabled one of the best security systems in the world. Most impressive.
People were injured.
Well, one cannot execute a robbery of that scale without collateral damage. It seems like the Raven has finally found a worthy successor. We can look forward to new and spectacular coups.
I'm afraid I won't enjoy his exploits this time around if the new Raven is so reckless.
That's your prerogative.
May I borrow your newspaper?
You can take the section with the article on the burglary. You're interested in that bit, aren't you?
You caught me out.
Here you go.
Dankeschön. There's something else. Do you know where the conductor is?
I'd like to know that myself. I told him to search for my
Wow,
missing
500
suitcase in
games,
Zurich.
nice.
He hasn't got back to me yet. He's probably in cahoots. with the
Cahoots!
and didn't bother getting back on the train. If we don't crack down on vermin like them, the rabble will rule the world one day.
Well, At the moment, we still don't know what really happened.
He is not here doing his job. That's bad enough.
Auf Wiedersehen, Dr. Gebhardt.
Goodbye, Constable. It was a pleasant chat, really.
I strongly suspect that the door is locked. No, it's open. Hello? Wow.
Don't move a muscle, you feathered fiend.
Put the gun down, Robert. If I may introduce...
He's the guy from the
Constable Robert Oliver from the yard.
From
This
the
is the
opening.
revered Constable Zellner of the Swiss police, who obviously couldn't control his curiosity.
Then I was right. You really do want to lure someone into a trap.
That's none of your business.
Perhaps that someone recently struck in London.
And how would I bait my trap then?
With an eye? An eye on its way from Zurich to Cairo.
Someone has done his homework. Well done, Constable.
I hope you'll acknowledge that I, as a Swiss policeman, can undertake investigations in my own country.
Are we still in Switzerland?
I could be your eyes on the train as long as you're here in the freight car.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
There is a certain Professor Lucien on the train. He's an archaeologist from London.
And what's his story?
Well, it seems someone locked him out of his compartment.
Locked him out.
Well, yes. The door is locked and he's standing outside without a key.
Was it locked from inside?
It may have been. Do you think the locked door could be important?
Professor Lucien plays an important role in this story. Well then, Constable Zellner, be my eyes and ears on the train and see that Professor Lucien gets back into his compartment. Report back to me when you're through.
My pleasure, monsieur. What do you know of this raven's heir?
Ravens don't have hair.
We don't know who we're dealing with yet.
In any event, the new raven is a more dangerous man than the old one.
Or
You
woman.
know it's a man.
Haha,
Just
thank
as
you.
easily be a woman.
Or several men.
And anyway, how do you know that it's a new raven?
Monsieur,
Never mind.
I go attend to the door now.
Good. And
It could be the old
Constable
raven.
Yes?
Zellner, don't bother us unless you have something new to report.
I'm suspicious of him.
A thief might get anxious
And
if there's
I'm
too much activity
suspicious
in the freight car.
Exactement.
Of
Not twice.
I'm suspicious of everyone. I'm suspicious of the kid with the gun.
An investigation on behalf of Legrand that takes me one step closer. If I can convince him of my competence, I might even be able to see this case through to the end. The ladder leads up to the roof.
Yeah, I
It would
wanna
be
go on the roof.
suicidal to climb up there while
Oh.
the train is at full speed. The wind, tunnels. No, I'll stay down here.
Where's your sense of adventure, man?
Let's see if there's any news. Blah, 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 blah. Eye of the Sphinx. One of two priceless jewels. Extraordinary pure ruby. 2000 BC, etc., etc. Old news. And here, shocking burglary. Professional thieves surprised by museum guard Charles Langley and Constable Robert Oliver of Scotland Yard.
And Surtees won the
Explosion.
Formula One.
Constable Robert Oliver from Scotland Yard. He was there when the first eye was stolen. Now he's guarding the second one.
Surtees third fight master.
John Surtees won
Yeah.
the Formula One World Championship for the first time on Saturday. He also won the World Championship in motorcycle racing from 1956 to 1960, making him the only man in motorsports to win World Championships in both motorcycle and Formula One events. Not really my cup of tea. Too loud, too fast, too much exhaust. A story about the upcoming Oscars and Cleopatra's chances of winning. An incredible feat. They built the largest movie set of all time in Rome, and because of the main actress's many illnesses, several changes of director, and months of delays, cost shot to over $40 million. The most expensive movie ever made. A record never to be broken.
Yep, never to be broken.
Luna's Drops. The calming herbal liqueur for women. A glass a day. It relaxes the nerves and maintains domestic tranquility. Luna's Drops. If you don't want to bother your husband.
Get your wife nicely sloshed and she won't be a bother to you. How do I wanna... There we go. So we don't know where the steward is. Wait.
The little label on the door reads Baroness von Trebitz. Blue blood on the Orient Express.
Okay. So... we need to get in this door. Toothpick. No? No. I probably do. But I can't use anything with anything. Combine some things. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. How?
The wooden toothpicks are packed into small paper wrappers. Nothing unusual. Perhaps a thoughtful conductor noticed that Professor Lucien wasn't in his compartment and locked it. The bolt is too short to get a good grip on it. I'm at a loss without a key or a proper tool.
Can't be stuck already. But like, I can't click on anything when I've got something out of my inventory. Something in here. Oh, we haven't talked to Miss Miller.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes?
The little boy, Matt, he's your son?
Oh, yes. Has he done something?
No, I've already met him. Clever little fellow.
We always call him Professor because he's so precocious. If only someone could just drive the mischief out of him.
Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Oh, I'm afraid not. I was totally focused on my work.
She's always got an awful lot to do, my Mary.
You have to tell me if that's not all right with you.
Good Lord, child. Knit as much as you want.
So, nothing out of the ordinary.
No, Constable.
Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye, Constable.
Who would have thought that one day butterscotch would remind me of my age and of all the things I had to leave behind?
Scissors!
The steward probably uses the scissors on how to open
I don't know what
packages.
we need
These
scissors
days,
for,
nearly
but
everything is sealed up tight. A colleague recently told me about dry powdered soup in small bags. I couldn't believe it. I'll leave the scissors here.
We can highlight all the hot spots. Did it tell me controls? No. Yeah, there's the radio, there's the scissors, there's the drawer. The keys aren't doing anything. Pressing H, pressing O. Who locked it? I just adore her, greatest author, blah 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 blah. Just Kara. Something's off with the doctor. Yeah, I have to find a way to open it. Did that do it? I'm not just behind the bar. I can't be stuck already. Oh!
A box with a padlock. I suppose it contains tools for the train's crew, maybe for coupling and uncoupling the cars. At any rate, it's positioned so that it's easier to reach from the ground than from up here. Locked.
Bang, bang!
Uh-huh.
Don't move!
Mad, have you gone mad?
I'll shoot! Hey, my pistol!
You'll get it back in Venice. I could have fallen under the wheels.
I thought you were a ghost.
Ghosts don't exist.
They do too. One just flew past the window.
Yes, sure. Now get moving.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Okay, well, we've got a gun now.
Matt will get his pistol back in Venice. That and a good dressing down.
I don't know how that helps. Maybe there's something in here.
Anything to report?
I can't look around here.
Constable Robert Oliver. Is it possible that I read your name in the newspaper?
Ah, could be, sir. Could very well be. Robert was there when the first eye of the Sphinx was stolen.
Why were you in the museum? Did you spot something from outside?
Well, sir, I noticed that a door was ajar, which was suspicious, and it was my duty to investigate, sir.
Scotland Yard gave him a commendation and assigned him to me as a liaison.
A great honor, sir.
I'll get back to work now.
Good.
He's suspicious.
Oh, Constable?
Yes, ma'am.
My son didn't make any trouble for you, I hope. It's just that he just walked past us, silent and seething. That's usually a sign that someone's laid down the law.
I'm afraid so. He played a trick on me, a rather dangerous one. The lad left me no choice but to take away his wooden pistol as a punishment.
I understand. And thank you. Maddie is a very lively child. Sometimes he needs a strong fatherly hand.
Where is Matt's father, if I may ask?
He's gone.
Scandalous!
I understand.
Could you, leave Maddie's pistol here, perhaps? So you don't have to bother with it?
Of course. I told him he wouldn't get it back until Venice.
Very well. Thank you again, Constable.
Oh, so we don't have the gun anymore. So we're back here with exactly what we had a minute ago. Yes, give me a hint. I'm stuck. Knitting needle. Of course.
It's uncomfortable for her. Although she's just knitting. Taking up a craft like that is typical of women who were told as little girls that idleness is a sin.
Fuck you, dude.
There are thousands of things about nothing would justify.
Well, how do I get the knitting needle?
I think it's although although
I mean, a knitting needle seems very sensible, but I don't know how to get it.
Hello, Matt. Oh, come on. Are you going to be angry with me for the rest of the trip?
Until I get my pistol back.
I gave it to your mother.
Oh man, couldn't you have just raked me over the coals?
Would you have learned anything from that?
I didn't learn anything from this either.
Fair. I tell you, older games were so much harder than nowadays games. Maybe.
Would you like a butterscotch?
You think you can bribe me?
I have no reason to. You made trouble and got punished for it. Take it as a peace offering.
Just 4?
If I'm faster than you, there'll only be 3.
Hey!
Friends again?
Mm-hmm.
All right then. And no dangerous nonsense anymore.
Okay.
Okay, but I like dangerous nonsense. Cool, that was a good idea, K-Wolf. However, it is time for a break. So we will have a chat to Matt in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh my god, it actually worked. Whoopsie.
I didn't think that would work.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna work either. Oh my god.
What?
Well, gang, it's been fun.
No! 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 No!
Blown up by the other.
I know I can't target myself. I'm not trying to. Oh, this has gone wrong. This has gone quite wrong. Oh, God.
God damn it. We've lost Mama. End of the line, Sam.
Said I'm sorry, Mama. Never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you die. But tonight I wanted to build a road. Am I supposed to get on the ball and roll it across to those steps? I mean, I'll give it a go. It's not going to go well.
Oh shit.
Told you. I'm at the edge of the battle. No, 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 no. Right, we're back.
Your mother is Lady Westmacott's companion, correct?
Yeah, but it's not like you think. At first I thought, boy, you must be really wicked if you need to pay for friends. But the lady's really okay. A bit odd and really old. But other than that, she's great. She likes me.
The lady has peculiar taste.
Hey!
You and your mother, do you both live on Lady Westmacott's estate?
I'm only there for the holidays. Most of the time I'm at boarding school.
I imagine that's not very pleasant.
No, it's fine. I have friends there. You always have to be so quiet in the lady's house. And I'm not allowed to bring any friends.
Such a big house with so many places to hide and no one to play hide and seek with.
You said it.
And how long has your mother worked for the lady?
2 years.
And your father? What does he do?
He stayed home. I used to go fishing with him. And hunting. He even let me shoot a real gun.
And then?
Then Mom fought with him. And he left. I was 7.
Oh. And how old are you now?
In 8 months, I'll be 9 years old.
And do you already know what you want to be when you grow up? A burglar?
I don't know. I'm going to ask him everything.
No, we'll see. Maybe an actor.
Really? Well, I don't know. You need a lot of talent for that.
Rude.
I'm an actor in a theater group, you know?
You are?
Oh, yes. And I'm one of the best in our group, if I may say so. I get really deep into my roles, you know? I don't just talk like the character. I think like him. I become him. It's the only way to... Matt, are you okay?
I think you just have to be good at copying things to be an actor.
That wasn't bad. Disturbing, but not bad. Tell me, have you seen the steward anywhere?
No. He was walking around a little while ago, though.
Hopefully they didn't forget him in Zurich.
What's he supposed to do?
I'm looking for a key to open a compartment door.
Did you check his things behind the counter?
I'm sure the drawers
Indeed,
will be
you do,
locked.
Can't you break it open? Or pick the lock like the Raven?
Perhaps. But I'd need a piece of wire or something like that.
Ask my mom. She has a lot of hairpins. She doesn't like the wind messing up her hair.
A hairpin to do it.
Thanks for the tip. So long.
So longer.
Mrs. Miller?
Yeah.
Yes?
I really enjoy watching people play games that I've already played. Seeing how they do things differently and also being able to enjoy the game without having to do the brain work. It's quite nice. I've been watching a lot of videos of people playing Baby Steps. Because now I finished it. And yeah, that's fun. Yes, that's true as well. And that's why I like rereading books that I've already read. Because you like see a thing that's like just a line that you wouldn't even notice on your first read through, but then on your second read through you're like, oh, I see what the author did there. It's clever.
Please excuse my unusual request, but Matt said you have some hairpins. Could I borrow one?
One of my hairpins?
It's a long story. It would be a big help.
Well, if you really need one.
Go ahead, Mary. The constable won't do it any harm. Will you, Mr. Zellner?
I mean, I might. I've got to pick a lock with it.
Not, madam.
I might have to bend it into a weird shape.
Is this one okay?
It'll do nicely, madam. How very kind of you. Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye, Constable.
It doesn't work with this kind of lock. I need something to turn the pin.
Need something to turn the pin. What do you mean?
I don't want to imply that I'm an expert, but I think that this could pick a normal lock. It doesn't work with this kind of lock. I need something to turn the pin.
I thought we'd solved it.
Professor Lucien?
Yes? Do you have the key?
Actually, I wanted...
Please. I have to go back to my compartment.
There could be many reasons for the violinist shaking hand. Strained nerves.
Scissors, maybe.
Illness. My money's on alcohol. It wouldn't be the first musician who ruined his career that way.
It's always really annoying when they're like, I won't pick this up yet, I'll get it if I need it. And I'm like, no, pick it up now. Your pockets are virtual and infinite. Just pick it up.
I'll leave the scissors. And suddenly, it's me who's looking for this train. That was easier than expected.
I forgot we had another lock to pick.
Batteries, a toothbrush, shaving brush, but not the key to the compartment door. Just this one. Too small for the door, but it might still be useful. A key to a padlock. I'm sure of that.
Okay. I see where this is going.
That's it. There we go. This should help.
He's doing it!
I bet I could really get a grip on the bolt with these.
Well, come on then, hurry up.
Yeah!
Hello?
I barely left the window ajar.
Nothing to see.
Oh!
Ah.
Are you okay?
Yes, fine.
I'm thinking about the ghost.
Do you have any idea why the door was locked?
I don't know. Maybe the constant vibrations caused the lock to lock itself.
You can't possibly believe that.
Well, then what's your theory?
The conductor could have locked it from the outside. On the other hand, it could have been someone here in the compartment who locked the door.
I mean, yeah,
from
if the door
inside.
wasn't locked, anyone could have gone in.
They could have climbed out there.
Who would be that insane?
You tell me,
The
Professor.
Raven.
So, what are you hiding in your bag? What do you have that would be worth stealing?
No, nothing.
No valuables?
Certainly not. Not on my salary.
It was enough for a first-class compartment on a luxury train.
That's my business.
You're playing a dangerous game, Professor Lucien. I'd like to look around a bit.
Of course.
Snoop!
Assuming there really was someone in the compartment, and he climbed out the window, where's he gone?
Or she.
Wow, that's a very nice fountain pen. Pricey.
If you'd managed to decode hieroglyphics that boggled the best minds of the last 3,000 years, you'd have received a gift like that as well.
I really wonder what the professor is hiding from me, but I can't just rifle through the luggage of innocent citizens. This is the 60s. The Bible, Grimm's fairy tales, Moby Dick, and gin, whiskey, and rum. All classics. No, nothing interesting. Professor Lucien?
Yes?
Oh, nothing.
Well, good.
Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye.
I want to talk to the boy about the ghost.
I've no idea what I'd say to Matt.
I do!
I don't know what more to ask. He hasn't noticed anything suspicious.
Can we get the book signed? Can we get our book signed?
Should I ask for an autograph?
Yes!
That would be quite unprofessional. But on the other hand...
I don't know how this is going to help anything, but I want to get the book signed. You can't meet your favourite author on a train. and not get your book signed. No?
Pardon me, sir. We could have used you a few minutes ago.
That was the Raven! That was the Raven! But hang on, first things first.
Lady Westmacott.
Yes?
I was wondering if you might...
Sign your book, Constable Zellner?
If it isn't too much of an inconvenience.
Of course it's an inconvenience, but only a small one. You are welcome.
Thank you so very much.
Where'd he go?
I've no idea what it's... There could be many... My money's on it. Professor Lucien.
Door is open. How can I help you, Constable Zellner?
I'd like to have a look around the compartment.
Oh, of course.
Is there anything I missed? It's not very good at really showing me, like, I'm struggling to see if anything actually is being highlighted when I click that.
Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye. Yes, what is it?
Whoever that is, James, ask them whether they found my purse and then closed the door.
Ah, we have another mystery.
Noise on this train is driving me crazy.
You're missing a purse. Was it stolen?
At the very least, I cannot find it, sir.
It was stolen.
When was the last time the Baroness saw her purse?
What?
In Zurich, on the platform, sir.
I just asked where you last saw your purse.
In Zurich on the platform. James, tell him that I still had it when I got out to stretch my legs.
The Baroness says...
Maybe you lost it there.
What?
The Baroness never loses anything, sir.
I never lose anything.
Well, la-di-da for
Very well
you.
then. I shall be on the lookout for your purse. If I might ask you a few questions about your fellow passengers.
I thought he was looking for my purse. James, tell him to look for my purse.
The Baroness wishes that you search for her purse.
But couldn't we perhaps... All right. First, the purse. I will have a look around.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so we've got a missing purse. Have you seen a purse?
Excuse me, Lady Westmacott.
Constable Zellner, how can I help you?
A passenger's purse has gone missing. I suppose you haven't seen it.
I'm sorry, Constable Zellner. As you know, I only deal with murder, not burglary.
Burglary's
Have you asked my boy
way
yet?
beneath
Maddie
my
is good at finding things.
I'll go and do that now.
level.
Another time. Farewell, Lady Westmacott.
Constable?
Okay, that was a good hint. I like that.
All right, Matt. Tell me now. Something completely different this time. The Baroness in the second compartment over there is missing her purse. Do you have any idea where it could be?
Do I ever?
Hmm?
That guy over there with the violin case?
What about him?
He picked up something in Zurich and put it in his violin case.
Really?
Yeah, and he made sure that nobody saw him.
You didn't make
Who
sure
saw
very
him?
good.
Uh-huh.
Did you also see what it was?
I didn't English very
Not
good
really.
then either.
Now that I think of it, it must have been the Baroness's purse.
I should look into it, shouldn't I?
I think so.
So long.
So longer.
Excuse me, sir. A passenger is missing her purse. Perhaps it was stolen.
Really?
Someone saw you with your violin case on the platform in Zurich.
What's the meaning of this? I didn't steal anything.
Nobody said you did. I just wanted to ask you whether you might have noticed anything on the platform.
Ah, well,
Why did you think I was accusing you?
well,
Because I stole it.
because you mentioned my violin case in the context of the purse.
And the purse is in my violin
May I
case.
have a look at your violin? It must be a very extraordinary piece.
Oh, that's not possible. It's a genuine Granetti.
Very valuable.
Very. And also very sensitive.
What could harm it here? Light? Air? May I ask you to open the violin case?
No, you may not. I'm not guilty of anything.
I'm afraid I have to insist.
Then I'm afraid you need a warrant. I will not stand back and let you rifle through my belongings.
But I want a
Have a good
rifle.
Thank you.
I think the violinist is hiding something. But to be sure that Matt was right, I have to get a look in the violin case. How can I do that without the violinist's consent?
We need to get the violinist away from his violin case somehow.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes?
Thank you for your hairpin, Mrs. Miller. It really
Oh, I
got
forgot I
me out
needed
of
to give
jam.
that back.
Oh,
I was like,
really?
ooh, I get to
That's
keep the
good to hear.
hairpin.
And thank you for bringing it back to me. Not everybody would have.
No, I
I'm a
wouldn't have
Swiss
if
policeman,
I hadn't
madam. I couldn't
seen
do
the option
otherwise
when I clicked
even
on
if
you.
I tried. Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye, Constable.
There are five. Hello,
When in
Dr.
doubt,
Gebhardt.
talk to everybody.
Ah, Mr. Zellner.
I meant to ask, the Baroness is missing her purse.
A baroness? This train is really full of the creme de la creme. The queen of crime is over there, and now a baroness as well.
Have you seen the purse?
Unfortunately, no. Do you know Lady Westmacott? You were talking to her.
Well, I'm an admirer of her work.
Like so many others. I once read in the newspaper that only Shakespeare
Yeah,
and the
she's
Bible
100%
sell more copies than your
Agatha
crime
Christie.
novels.
I read that too.
She must be filthy rich. As a doctor, I'd have to work 1,000 years to earn that kind of money.
Auf Wiedersehen, Dr. Gebhardt.
Goodbye, Constable. It was a pleasant chat, really.
I have everything I need. Inspector Lebron?
Anything to report?
I got Professor Lucien into his compartment using a pair of pliers.
Did you notice anything inside the compartment?
The window was open. Someone could have climbed out.
And the professor?
Acted suspiciously. He rummaged around in his leather bag.
And?
He seemed to have found what he was searching for.
Good. Good work.
Now, perhaps you could give me some information.
All right. We should... What? The light's gone out. Flashlights!
Well, this is cozy.
Ah, get off me. There, sir. An envelope. My dear Nico, you should take a closer look at the box.
What the dickens?
It's
away with it! Take cover!
Oh dear. Oh. Is everyone all right? Are you hurt?
By the way, K-Wolf, how long is this game? Is it going to be a one-stream thing or a multiple
Quick
stream
thinking.
thing or what?
Well done, Zellner.
New pictures unlocked. What does that mean?
I think the tunnel collapsed.
Then he's trapped. Hurry, we have to lock the second exit.
Cool.
Sir, there's a fire up ahead. The engine's burning.
It's a distraction. Hurry, block the exit.
It's always useful to know whether it's worth
will
pushing through
consume
for
all
one
the
longer
oxygen.
stream.
He's right, Inspector. A fire in a
Or
narrow
cutting it
tunnel is
into two.
extremely dangerous.
Merde. Go to the front of the train,
Merde.
find the engineer, and tell him to move the train out of the tunnel.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Are you ready? You have to uncouple the freight car. You understand?
I understand.
I'll see to the passengers. They should all wait in the tunnel. We'll check each one in turn as they go out.
Let's get to it.
There was some in there.
A lot was damaged by the sudden stop, but
Maybe
the
we
bowl was thick enough
can.
to survive the fall. Whiskey, scotch, rum, liqueurs, enough to entertain everyone on the train all the way from Paris to Istanbul. The inspector's trap failed. The thief must have got wind of it. Worse than that, he turned the tables. To win a game of cat and mouse, you have to know who is the cat and who is the mouse.
That's true. I can't see a thing.
I'm sure I could uncouple the car if I only had enough light to see what I'm doing.
Where's my inventory gun? God damn it. I can't see a thing. Oh, there we go.
Oh, pardon me. I did not mean to scare you.
What are you doing here, Doctor?
Legrand asked me to check whether there are any passengers left on the train.
Really?
That's an impressive
no one's
match.
here, except for me and you.
Excellent. Then I will continue searching at the front.
Did anyone act suspiciously before the explosion? Did anyone leave their seat, for example?
I was the only one on the train who wasn't seated when the freight car exploded. Thank God. Otherwise, I would have been caught by the blast as well.
You certainly were lucky.
Perhaps I was. What happened over there? The inspector said something about gas canisters that exploded.
If Inspector Legrand says so, it must be so, right?
I have been to war, and this was no minor explosion. I rather doubt that the freight car was packed to the roof with gas canisters.
The investigations are ongoing, but first we have to get the burning train out of the tunnel.
Of course.
How are the passengers?
They are in a state of shock, of course. The blackout and the sudden stop were frightening enough, but then the explosion, the dust, everyone rushed for the exits. I was helping the American woman bring Lady Westmacott to safety. They are waiting outside in the tunnel. One entrance is blocked by a fire, and the other one seems to have collapsed.
Continue to search the train. I'll decouple the buried freight car.
All right.
Doctor?
Yeah, hopefully he was quite low down in the
Can you
chain
give
of
me a few
command
matches?
during the war.
Oh, certainly.
Thanks. I'll meet you outside.
Do hurry.
I should concentrate on...
All right.
There's a noticeable draft here. Maybe it's because of the fire, or perhaps there's still a hole through which the air is coming. The latter will be quite welcome. It will buy us some more time. I can feel cold metal and a screw thread, and a lot of grease, but I can't do more without light.
You've got lights.
I can feel cold, but I can't...
Oh my... But...
Some matches.
Am I supposed to make a fire then or something, or what?
It's still quite warm and too warped to open.
Oh?
Hello? Nothing.
Oh, do we make a fire in the candy bowl?
The last of the candy has vanished. Measured against the exploding freight car, I think the railway will overlook the loss. The last of the
Oh.
My God, what a fire. I hope Constable Oliver can at least reach the engine.
Ah.
High-proof rum. Could be useful. Rum from Austria. Believe it or not, it's 80% alcohol by volume. There's no way anyone...
Oops. I'm making something.
I filled the bowl about a third of the way with rum. Phew, strong stuff.
Okay, so can we...
Just as I expected, the alcohol burns with an almost invisible flame.
Okay, that's not useful to me then.
The flame is hot, but it's no use as a light source. Carling Black Label, a British beer. No good. Insufficient alcohol content. For practical purposes, I mean, not for drinking.
Yeah.
Champagne, the finest. Maybe we'll open a bottle if we get out of the tunnel alive. Until then, though, it's no use to me.
Stop blowing the matches out.
I don't see Legrand or the constable, but I can make out the silhouettes of some of the passengers. They seem to be unscathed. All the same, the fire is getting bigger, and I don't have much time.
Oh? Sure. Well, now we've got a curtain in our pocket.
I should come.
Shove the curtain in the bowl.
The flame is certainly bigger and hotter than a match, but even so, the curtain would probably just smolder.
Use the high proof rum with the curtain.
That should do it. Can't really say the fabric was eager to soak up the rum. I, on the other hand, soaked up enough in my fingers to smell like a drunk.
I mean, you'd definitely have a swig of it while you were doing, though, right? Wouldn't you?
The alcohol on the curtains would burn just as dimly as in the bowl.
God.
It's no good.
Well, why did we do that then?
The flame is hot, but it's no use as a light source. A fine but rather heavy curtain. The surface shimmers and feels smooth. Probably doesn't burn easily, like the tablecloths. Safety regulations require it, which, given the present situation, is actually a good thing. The chair either fell over thanks to the sudden stop, or an escaping passenger knocked it over. Wanting to get off the train as quickly as possible after a sudden stop and a massive tremor, that's understandable. Even if I could set the fabric alight, how would I carry the fire?
I don't know.
I noticed the extinguisher earlier. Doesn't match the decor. I suppose that the railway company had to comply with safety regulations at the cost of aesthetics. It'd be useless against the fire out there, and it's too cumbersome to carry around. At best, I can use it here.
Okay. Oh, hello. Sure. Okay, and then we... Where did it go, though? And then we wrapped
All
the...
right, let's go.
Oh, we're good now, are we? Okay.
The alcohol on the curtain burns just as darkly as in the bowl. It's no help.
Well, why did we do that then? What are we doing? Oh, the grease! The grease! There was grease. Grease.
Okay, I'll smear some grease on the curtain. I'm the god of fire.
Yeah, you are. I love that we've just got a bowl of burning alcohol for no reason, because we could have lit that with a
That's better
match.
now.
Is it? I still can't see anything.
Incredibly basic mechanism. The kind that lasts forever. Won't budge. Too much tension on the coupling.
Oh, good. Well, then.
A
Oh,
lever,
lever.
on a pressure sleeve running along a thread. Aha!
Sure.
I can uncouple it with this lever. Okay. There we go. Time to get out of here.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody. Listen. Robert, what's the situation?
Yeah, I couldn't find the engineer, so I got in the driver's cab myself and released the brake.
All right. Good job. You too. Listen, please.
Maddie, where's Matt? Where's my son?
So the train's just
I'm sure I am.
going.
Help! Maddie! No!
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. This is really serious. But it's quite funny. Why did you just decide to have a nap there? And also, why did we uncouple the freight car? Is that because it wouldn't move?
Matt, where are you? Oh.
What do you mean, new pictures unlocked? Ah, is that a new picture?
Matt, are you there? Nothing.
Ah, it was crushed by a rock. Okay, so we had to uncouple the... But why did we want the train to disappear without... I'm very confused by what's going on. Why did we want the train to zoom off?
Hey, there you are. What were you thinking? Come out of there.
Is he gone?
Is who gone?
The man.
But he released the brake when we weren't on the train. Why didn't we all get on the train and then drive the train out of the tunnel?
What are you doing on the train anyway? Why didn't you wait in the tunnel with the other passengers?
I wanted to get my pistol.
Your pistol?
If there's so many cops and thieves and explosions and everything, then I need a pistol too.
Makes sense. What about this man?
There was a man. He was coughing.
One of the passengers?
I think he came down from the roof.
All right. First, I'll stop the train, and then we'll have a chat, okay? You want to come out? Good idea. You stay put. I can't get in. I presume the Baroness's luggage toppled over and is blocking the door.
Oh, he grazed his knee.
Professor Lucien's suitcase. Unlike the leather bag, he left it behind when he fled the train with the other passengers. I don't think there's anything interesting in it. Whatever the professor is hiding from me, it's in his leather bag.
It's always worth snooping. Why wouldn't you snoop?
My situation isn't that desperate.
I mean, you don't know.
What have you got yourself into? Couldn't you have just let it be? But no, of course not. And now you're here, on an out-of-control train in the Alps, responsible for the life of a child who'll be doomed without you. What
He
are you
might be
waiting
doomed
for?
with me.
Time to save the day.
We don't know.
hardly see out of the window because of the smoke. I don't know how much coal is burning.
I mean, I can see out of the window fine.
Tons. I can't do anything about the fire. This door leads to the tender. It will be uncomfortable, no doubt, but I don't think that the flames are directly behind the door. I suppose there's a relatively safe space in the lee of the tender where one could stay a little while. I need to stop the train as quickly as possible. There's nothing I can do about the coal fire.
Okay, so the coal is on fire. That's why then. Okay, but I mean, the engine's there, right?
Jumping off is not an option. We're going much too fast.
Okay, well then what do you want me to do, my dude? Oh?
The engine and the coal tender are burning stronger and hotter. The airflow is feeding the flames.
So presumably this is why we wanted to get the train out of the tunnel.
The engine will be blown apart.
Because the coal was all on fire. I'm with it now.
I suppose this handbag belongs to Miss Miller, Matt's mother. Lady Westmacott's bag is probably smaller and more expensive. Aha. Matt saw something. It could prove to be very useful, but if I don't stop the train soon, I won't be able to use that information in this lifetime. Matt, look.
Thanks.
Cover me, okay?
No problem.
Okay. So I don't have anything in my inventory. Ah.
Damn, that makes things extremely complicated. How can I stop the train? An axe is for emergencies. If this isn't an emergency, I don't know what is.
Okay. And what are we doing with the axe? Ah, now we've got the axe.
If the brake doesn't work, I'll have to try something else.
We're allowed to open the door.
Here goes. Ouch! Hot!
Okay. We need something to open the door with. A curtain, maybe? I can take the axe again. Oh no, it's there. Ah, stop.
The emergency brake either was damaged in the I think I should try to...
Okay, well... I can't try and go in there anymore. Okay.
The tanks don't seem to be damaged. The water is still running.
Can we get a towel and wrap it in, like, cover it in water?
A large, soft towel. Very comfortable.
Okay.
I'll wrap it around my neck to keep my hands free.
Sure.
It's soaking up the cold water.
I mean, we'll be in Venice by the time I stop this train. And we're not even stopping the train, are we? We're, just stopping the carriages.
Locked.
Well, use the axe then.
Okay. We'll do it the hard way. It looks just like the one on the freight car. That means at first I have to turn that thing there. That keeps it under tension. It's not working. Even if I could reach the lever with my hands, I wouldn't have the strength to move it.
God damn it, man.
That should do the trick. The coupling won't release because...
It's not under too much tension. We untensioned it.
The engine is pulling the cars and its full force is acting on the coupling. It's just a hook, but it won't budge like that.
Just hit everything with an axe. Works for most problems. Did it work?
Not just smoke. I can actually taste lumps of ash. It's time for my deputy sheriff's story. I uncoupled the locomotive at full speed. Not bad, eh?
Do you think we'll get in trouble?
Because of the locomotive? I don't think so. It was pretty old already. Come out so we can have a chat. I checked the entire train.
Have we stopped
There's no
the
one
train?
on it except for us. What an adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me, what did you see on the train?
Well, it was like this. I wanted to get my pistol.
If you can't see anything, I can't see anything either, so don't worry. I knew the conductor bloke was dodgy.
That's you.
And then?
When the guy was gone, I got up and banged on the window. I wanted to get out of there, but then I thought, what if the guy can hear me from the next car? So I got scared, and I hid again.
You did well. Are you sure it was a man?
Yeah, very sure. What else could he be?
A woman?
No. Girls can't be thieves. Girls are always honest.
That's what they want you to
If
think.
only you knew. Did you recognize the man? Have you met him before?
I don't think so.
Would you recognize him if you saw him again?
No. It was very dark and I was hiding.
Was he a tall man or a short man?
Just a man. I think he was a bad man.
Why do you think that?
He was sneaking around, even though everybody else was outside in the tunnel.
I mean, so were you.
He just wanted to get his wooden pistol.
Oh, man.
The envelope that the man lost, where is it?
I thought it might be important.
I think we should have a look. Some cash. An Italian passport. Blank. Very interesting. And here, a ticket for
the cruise.
What?
The tickets we have for the big ship from Venice to Cairo look exactly the same.
Interesting. May I keep it?
What do you want to do with it?
Take a vacation.
Finders keepers.
It's evidence.
And my chance to go with you.
The ticket and everything else in the envelope are part of my investigation. And you have no part to play in Cairo.
If
But I want to get
hadn't given
a
you the
Cairo.
envelope, you'd have no proof that the Raven's heir would be on the ship.
Ugh. The ship is his next chance to steal the eye. And he won't give up until he has it.
And that's precisely
Doesn't he already
why
have
you
it?
should let me come along.
No.
Because you thought you had it, but you didn't have it. It was a bomb. So where's the eye? The eye wasn't in the safe. Okay.
I deserve to come along.
What you did was extraordinary. Far more than anyone could have a right to expect from you.
And you still want to leave me behind.
You met our foe and barely escaped with your life. You may not be that lucky next time.
It wasn't luck.
You can return to Switzerland with your head held high. Enjoy your triumph.
I have not achieved anything yet. The fiend tried to kill us, and he's still at large. What else did you find out in the tunnel?
Not much. After we came out of the tunnel, Robert and I questioned the passengers.
Which didn't turn up anything new.
No, the engineer and the fireman were missing. They were found a few kilometers back on the track. Both claimed to have been overwhelmed by a shadow and thrown off the train.
But you don't believe that.
I'm checking their stories. One of them may have been paid to eliminate the other one.
How could the Raven's heir have found out about the trap? How was he able to put the dynamite in the box and place the letter?
The dynamite was probably already in the box when I put it in the safe. I didn't check it.
You had no reason to do so.
It wasn't my only mistake. I knew someone was on the roof of the freight car.
What
but
if
I let
you're
myself be
the Raven?
distracted by that damned letter.
How did you know?
Too late. I should have reacted instantly.
I'm coming with you. Full stop.
The thief was able to place 10 sticks of dynamite in a cash box right under my nose. For all we know, you could already be sitting on the next bomb. You cannot come.
But, Inspector...
But I want to go to Cairo.
We're here.
Inspector Legrand, an urgent telegram from Paris.
Oh, yeah. Maybe there is. Maybe there's a murder of ravens.
Bad news?
It's about the unfortunate events on the train. And to return to Paris and explain myself.
But sir, what about the eye?
They want to inform the Egyptian authorities that there might be a burglary attempt.
Might?
Egyptian authorities? What if the jewel is stolen at sea?
I know. I never received it. Keep a close watch on the loading of the eye, Robert.
Aye, sir.
Aye,
It was a
sir.
Pleasure meeting you, Constable Zellner.
What is the constable's problem with me?
I think he's jealous. Scotland Yard assigned him to assist me, just as you were sent by the Swiss authorities.
With the distinction that he may go to Egypt.
Robert is to accompany me at all times. Your mission was restricted to Switzerland.
At this moment, I want to be sent back to Switzerland just as much as you want to be sent back to Paris.
I know, but I'm walking on thin ice, and I can't carry you too.
And the second eye is in that safe?
Yes, and Emma.
Talk about it a bit louder.
In Zurich since the start of the war. I personally took it out of the bank vault, and Professor Lucien certified that it was the real thing.
Oh.
And while a fake jewel was sent by train,
the real one was brought here in an armored car.
How is it protected?
You can only open the safe if you have 3 special keys. Professor Lucien has one, and Baroness von Trebitz, who's paying for all this, has the second. The third was sent by air courier to Dr. Abbas Mokhtar, the director of the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.
So, not even you could possibly open the safe before it arrives in Egypt.
That's correct. We don't want to make it too easy for potential thieves.
Commendable. I hope you're aware of the fact that you're risking your career.
Indeed I am.
Why do you care so much about this case? Someone pretends to be the Raven, and you promptly risk your career?
What if he's not just pretending?
What do you mean by that?
It's his handwriting. And there's only one person who ever called me Nico.
Ooh.
Have you ever considered the possibility
Ooh.
that I shot the wrong man?
Ooh.
But what do you mean by that?
Let us assume just for a moment that the person I shot and who fell from the roof was not the Raven. Who would have cared enough to uncover the truth? The chief of police, the politicians? No. They wanted to revel in a successful manhunt, and it was the best thing that could have happened to the Raven. The search for him was over. He had no reason to fear me anymore. I had so many medals afterwards that he could hear them jingling kilometers away.
And now he's back? And you're the only one who can stop him? Does that sound probable to you?
The feathers, the letters, Nico. No one outside the police force knew that the Raven used to call me that in his letters.
Policemen gossip, and there are plenty of forgers. You can't seriously intend to stake your reputation on such weak evidence.
My reputation rests on something that I probably did not do. I have to find out who's behind all this.
Well, we might get on the boat yet, but it'll be in a couple of minutes after the break. I'll see you then. Yeah! Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. We killed the burger. Whoop, whoop.
You best be joking.
You best be joking.
Tell me you are, and this doesn't have to end in blood.
God. All right, pan on. Fuck's sake. I mean, he's down anyway. I don't know why I'm trying to read it. My Cyrillic is not... Sorry, Cyrillic is not the best. That's an R. That's a D. Yeah, day. Oh yeah, Billy Resurrection Time, Annoy Neighbours, White Collar Day, More Drinking Day, Geiger Day. Is that Var? Vartam? I don't know. I don't know why I'm trying.
Oh. Oh, no, no, my dear dark gods below, no!
A memory shard.
Little
a container
smile.
into which brief men.
Oh no. Go. Oh no. Oh no. Go. Oh, nearly got it. Oh. Hi. Why did he die? Why did that happen? Why? Why would that be a thing that happens? So I mean I could go in here now. This is dark. I can't see. Oh, that made me jump. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I almost gave up on my vision and my emotions when I first saw his reaction to his world falling apart. I could see myself in him.
My heart's going. No, my hat.
Let's review. One of the two most valuable jewels in the world was stolen. Obviously, the second one will be next. And you suspect a legendary burglar who's been dead for 5 years.
Go on.
The second jewel is about to be put on board over there, in a safe that requires 3 keys. Our thief may already have the first key, the archaeologist's key, from the train. We don't know anything about the status of the second key, which was meant to be air freighted to Cairo.
We have to assume that he already has it.
Therefore, there's just one key left. The Baroness's.
Correct.
So, you'll need my eyes on board.
Look, you can keep your
We
eyes
all know
open
you
for
have
me here on
Baroness
the wharf.
blindness, my
I'd be
dude.
most grateful. But when this ship sets sail, you will not, I repeat, not be on board.
But, Inspector,
we're dealing
When
with
you're
a
kidding,
dangerous man, and I will pursue him regardless of the consequences. I won't let you get mixed up in this affair.
it's still my decision.
No, it's not. It's mine, and I've already made it. Good day, Constable Zellner.
I'm gonna go. I mean, obviously we're gonna sneak in. Young woman's car, you say?
Fine car, but nothing compared to the young lady who owns it.
All right.
What could she be? An actress? A millionaire's daughter? She's certainly attracting a lot of attention.
I mean, you're the only one around, my guy.
Amazing how much luggage there is for so few passengers. And I'd guess that 3/4 of it belongs to the women.
Can we not talk to her? No, we were just here for ogling. Got it.
Constable Oliver seems to be a little simplistic. But I don't think he's a bad policeman. The way he reacted in the tunnel and got the train moving. Hats off.
Chapeau.
Hello, Constable Olivier.
It's Oliver.
I just wanted to say that you did a good job in the tunnel.
Thanks.
How did you know how to get the train moving?
I come from a family of miners, and my uncle is an engine driver down a mine.
I see. And you looked over his shoulder.
Yeah, best way to learn.
Did Legrand tell you about his theory? that it could be the real Raven?
Of course he did. We're partners.
But the modus operandi doesn't fit at all. The Raven wasn't a bomber.
We have the letter. And the feather. That's his symbol.
Anyone can put a feather in an envelope.
You would know.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was you.
What was me?
You put the envelope on the safe.
To blow myself up?
You threw the bomb away, and now you're the famous hero, right? And the Raven must have paid you pretty well.
That is ridiculous.
Is it? Only you and I and Legrand were in the freight car. One of us must have put the envelope on the safe. Legrand didn't. And I didn't. Think about it.
I'll be marching up this gangway today, no matter what. Someone has to stop that damn bomber before he endangers more people.
Okay.
I don't want to run into Legrand before I have something new to report. Otherwise, he'll send me back to shore.
True, true. Oh.
The sea is quiet today. Ideal conditions for a cruise.
There must be something at the car that we didn't see.
I'll take an inconspicuous look up close.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting anyone to be crawling around on the ground in front of my door.
Don't worry about it, miss. No harm done.
Oh, that's good to hear, Mr.
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner. May I ask your name?
Patricia Mayers.
Are you American?
I am. Can you help me, please?
Certainly. Are you on your way to Egypt?
Yes.
Are you on holiday?
My father works for a railroad company there.
And is rebuilding the country after the war. Wonderful.
Yes. Wonderful. One more.
You're lucky to have a father who takes you to so many interesting places.
Oh, yes. Lucky me.
Aren't you interested in Egypt? The pyramids, the history.
I would have been more interested in a father who doesn't travel 300 days a year.
I'm sure your father regrets that he can't always be with you.
No doubt. And I'm sure he always wanted the best for me. But that doesn't stop him from thinking only about himself far too often. Bring my luggage on board, please.
Excuse me?
It was a pleasure meeting you, Constable Zellner.
Impertinent.
Did we say we were a constable? But also, that's our way onto the boat.
Is the doctor afraid to board the ship? Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
Ah, the hero of the hour.
Yep, that's me.
The hero of the hour, but out of work soon.
Oh, you won't be a policeman anymore?
Yes, but on my old beat, which is almost as good as being out of work.
I understand.
Is your new job bothering you?
On the contrary, I wasn't sure whether I made the right decision until now. I'm from the Black Forest, you know. There are only mountains there. No ships. But now, the salty breeze, the atmosphere. I think I want to stay at sea forever.
I thought you were moving to Venice there.
The sea is one thing, the passengers are another.
It will be okay.
What do you know about the Baroness?
Nothing really.
Did you talk to her in the tunnel?
No. Her butler was looking after her, and I was busy with Miss Miller. As you can imagine, it was a shock for her to see her son rolling away on a burning train.
That's understandable.
So, we were all glad when we heard about
I was
your
very brave.
deed.
Have you already met the captain?
Mario Di Conti. Heard of him?
Should I have?
He is something of a star in Italy. A war hero. In the First World War, when he was a young man, he sank more enemy ships than anyone else. In the Second World War, well, he had some personal problems.
You mean like the ones you buy in bottles and pillboxes?
Yeah, you could say that. Anyway, sending him into combat was out of the question. They gave him a supply ship instead, and he became a hero again. His ship, part of a convoy from Palermo to North Africa, was the only one that made it, with an extra 100 seamen who he rescued from the other ships.
Impressive.
To say his health is rather shaky these days would be an understatement. I think most of my time on board will be spent dealing with his numerous ailments.
Well, there's nothing left for me to do but to wish you a good trip.
Oh, you are not coming with us?
Unfortunately, no. I'm to go back to Zurich.
What a pity.
Take care, Dr. Gebhardt.
Oh, I just remembered. We found these in the tunnel. Are they yours?
I'm afraid so.
Strophantine. Do you have heart problems? Maybe it's for the best that you're not coming along. Too much excitement could be bad for your health.
You mean if I don't do anything, I'll probably have a few more years to live?
That's right. Keep your chin up.
That doesn't feel like a good idea.
James? James! Where on earth are you?
Hello, Baroness.
Ah, Inspector.
Constable.
Poppycock. You won't be a constable much longer. When they find out how you rescued that little boy, they'll have to promote you to Inspector.
Very kind of you to say so, Baroness. I hope you survived the adventure in the tunnel unharmed.
Scandalous. You book a first-class cabin, and then you're walking on the rails. Huh. They wanted to bundle me off in a bus without my luggage.
The circumstances, madam.
I insisted on a limousine and didn't leave until all my luggage was recovered.
Did you ever find your handbag? Because presumably the key is in her handbag. So the dude's got all 3 keys now if he's got the handbag, right?
Did you know that the real Eye of the Sphinx wasn't even on the train?
I had no idea. Inspector Legrand seems to prefer to keep me in the dark, although I'm the one paying for all of this.
The inspector is ensuring the safety of the Eye.
Well, obviously. All the same, it was you who did the real work on the train.
I hope that the remainder of your trip to Cairo will be less stressful.
You aren't coming with us?
I'm afraid Inspector Legrand doesn't want my company.
Now, where's my damn butler? James, there you are. Is the inspector to carry my luggage onto the ship all
Why
by
am I
himself?
carrying everyone's luggage?
Well, actually... Baroness?
Baroness, can you hear me? She fainted.
No. No.
Baroness?
Again, harder.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Help me up.
Perhaps we should...
Now.
I'll get Dr. Gebhardt.
No, Doctor. Just a little moment of weakness. Your arm, James. Take me to the ship.
But of course, madam.
That was no moment of weakness. She saw something that shocked her, or someone. Very interesting, especially since she doesn't want to admit it. That's a fine automobile, but not even a stately sedan like this can handle all the Baroness's luggage. She was lucky that the second and third freight cars weren't buried in the tunnel. Most of her things made it unscathed. Who or what did she see? Neither of them seems to have noticed what happened down here. You'll have a tough time with her. How does one get aboard without a ticket? Not brilliant, but it's a possibility.
Ooh, we kept the binoculars. Nice. Can I use the binoculars
I'd give the
on the
opera
view?
glasses
No.
to the Baroness or her butler James as soon as I have a chance.
Oh, who do we have here? Signore... This is Constable Anton Zellner.
Hello, Poppet.
Signore Zelna, I heard about your feats in the mountains.
Hi,
Welcome aboard the
hello.
MS Lydia.
Thank you, Captain.
I didn't know you'd be taking part in the journey, but I'm glad to have you with us.
Hi.
I'll have a nice cabin prepared for you
You've been having a nice
immediately.
snooze.
The constable will not be joining us. He has other duties.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to hear about his adventures from the man himself.
I'd like to accept your offer, but unfortunately, higher powers prevent it.
I am sorry to hear that. We are by no means full, and have plenty of room for one more passenger.
The constable just wants to have a quick look around and then leave.
Let me
before
go
we
to
set sail.
Cairo.
When
I
will
want to
that
go
be?
to Cairo.
Oh, in about 15 minutes.
There you have it, constable.
Your boobs are suspicious, sir.
May I ask how to get to the cargo hold?
Oh, signori, there are much nicer places on board.
Yeah, but I
I'm
want to
interested in the
hide.
cargo hold.
And come on the boat.
One of the trunks seems suspicious to me. Someone could be hidden in it.
You.
Thank you,
You
mister.
want to imply that the most brilliant and probably richest thief in all of Europe is stowing away in a trunk? That's not his style.
That's what makes it more likely that it's not him, but a copycat who's behind all this. And a copycat's style might include doing whatever it takes, like hiding in a trunk if they've lost the ticket.
Oh, come now.
Actually, it would be possible for a registered passenger to board the ship without a ticket.
What do you mean?
You can't buy a ticket for the Lydia at the counter. You book the trip in advance. We know the names of all the passengers. As long as a passenger is on the guest list, we let them board the ship. Doesn't matter if they have a ticket or not.
And did any of the passengers board without a ticket?
I couldn't say. We ask for a name and check it on the list. The tickets are no more than souvenirs for the passengers.
So much for your trunk theory.
Regardless of what you say, I would still like to examine the cargo hold.
All right then, if you like. But we'll meet here again in 10 minutes. Captain De Conti, before we depart, I'd like to send 2 telegrams.
Certainly, Inspector. The cargo hold is over there. You can enter through a door on the forecastle. The horn will sound twice, 5 minutes before we set off. That's the signal for all the dock workers to leave the ship.
Understood, Captain.
Follow me to the bridge. You can send your telegrams from there.
My time is running out. If I don't find anything in the cargo hold, my cruise will be over before it even begins. Oh no.
But what? It's just a black screen.
Oh, what's this? Aha. That's the young woman's cabriolet. Apparently they absolutely had to take it to Egypt, at Daddy's expense, of course. The door to this locker is ajar. Empty.
But we could hide in it.
The left 3 lockers are locked.
So nothing else to look at?
I wouldn't be able to see all of the cargo hold without the flashlight.
You can't see all of the cargo
with
hold
flashlight,
anyway.
It's rather creepy in here. If I go now, it's over for me. Legrand would be adamant that I leave the ship. I can't let it come to that.
Sure, but what? Ah, okay, there's other areas. What's that? Pirate treasure.
Hello? Come on out. The game's up. I'm opening the trunk.
It's empty.
Hello?
Yeah, I don't know if it's my settings or what, but I can't see shit. There's no settings for it. I could try a lower quality. That doesn't look to have changed anything.
I'm sure someone was in the trunk, but where are they now?
No hotspots. How do I... Aha. Oh!
The shards are... Phew. I startled too easily.
Oh dear. Well, on the plus side, we're going to Cairo. That's not very silent, my dude. That's some dexterity. Bye, puss. What's the plan here? You're just trying to hang yourself. Baroness Pierce is a side mission. Okay. So we could have found the purse.
Ouch! Damned. Ah! It would be best if no one found out about this.
Don't know what that means either. New pictures unlocked.
I can make out a corridor, but no details. The glass is too dirty, and there's no light in there. It's no use. The door seems to be locked from the other side. A detention cell for crew members? Or maybe for rowdy passengers?
It is raining hard. I don't know if you can hear it.
The cargo hold seems to be used as a changing room for the crew as well. Or at least the part of the crew that doesn't do their work in white suits. The shot hit this crate. The question is, was the gunman actually trying to hit it? And if so, why? A chair is the last thing I need right now. I was sitting long enough over there in the corner. Maybe the gunman just wanted to intimidate me. I can't imagine a more effective warning. It's too dark to make out anything inside the hole. I should take a closer look later.
It's weird that I can examine the same thing multiple times and get different things from it.
Whoever locked the door is stronger than me.
Stowaway managed to well stow away in a chest of clothing aboard the Lydia and then knock me out. But who is he? The Raven, one of the Raven's accomplices. How have we got a picture of him? It was so dark. Right, so we can't open the door.
Whoever locked the door is stronger than me.
We've got nothing in our pockets.
Rear pressure bulkheads usually only open from one side. So if a room were flooded, a drowning sailor wouldn't be able to open the bulkhead and endanger the whole ship. Unfortunately, I'm on the side without the locking mechanism. Rear pressure bulkhead. So if a
Pipe.
There's some blood and hair stuck to the pipe.
Is it yours?
Hair I really can't afford to lose. I might be able to use the pipe on the door upstairs. I don't really have any other option. I'll hold it on the blood-spattered end. After all, we already know who the victim is.
It's me!
Whoever locked the doors.
Look, you're holding the pipe, my dude. You said we could use the pipe on the door.
I should be careful. The gunman may still be nearby.
Found him!
What are you up to, Zelna?
I wanted to determine whether the gun had been fired recently, Inspector.
I mean, what are you doing on the ship?
I was jumped in the cargo hold.
Of course you were.
Here, look. Careful how you hold it.
That's pretty.
There could be fingerprints on the end.
Surely you don't expect me to believe you.
I was inspecting the trunk. I found it in the cargo hold, and it was clear that someone had hidden inside it to board the ship.
Some people are willing to go to great lengths to be a part of this journey.
Indeed. Whoever it was, they struck me on the head from behind with the pipe while I was looking for clues. Oh, and they shot at me as well.
Ridiculous. You wanted to come along. Orders be damned, and so you found a way to stay here. I should throw you overboard.
I would have dreamed up something less painful.
True. That doesn't look good.
See? And there's a bullet wedged in a wooden crate down there. I don't have a gun.
The doctor should have a look at it.
At the bullet?
Come with me.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Inspector Legrand, and
have you been
Constable
drinking,
Zelna.
madam?
So you have decided to join us on our journey after all?
So it would seem. We are searching for Dr. Gebhardt.
I'm just fine, Captain Conti.
The Conti.
I'm in control. I can manage. Tell James he absolutely must wake me at 9:45.
Certainly, madam.
Absolutely.
I shall see that he does.
And now I shall return to my chambers. You'll be in the bar tonight at 10, Inspector.
If that's what you wish.
It will be spectacular. I promise.
The fresh sea air, and perhaps a glass of champagne to many. But I'm glad that you decided to join us on our journey to Cairo.
Not quite voluntarily.
So he says.
I was jumped from behind.
But no, that is...
Dr. Gebhardt should have a look at him, Captain De Conti.
Of course. Please, have a seat in the saloon, Constable Zelna. I'll summon the doctor. Ah, Doctor, there you are. Our brave Constable Zelda was attacked.
Struck on the head.
Oh. Sit down, please.
Now, please, tell me exactly what happened.
I think you've got a stowaway on board. I was jumped.
Intolerable. I'll have the crew search every nook and cranny of the ship. And of course, Mr. Zellner, you are cordially invited to travel as our special guest.
Good to know that at least one man doesn't want to throw me overboard.
Is it bad?
Yes, it hurts a lot.
I spoke with Dr. Gebhardt.
He suffered a violent blow to the back of the head. I cannot really say how bad it is.
But I can. It really hurts. Why didn't anyone come looking for me? Didn't anyone notice that I didn't come back from the cargo hold?
We did search for you, but we couldn't find you.
Who was supposed to search the cargo hold?
Constable Oliver. I'll have a talk with him about that later.
I should hope so.
How many fingers do you see?
12.
3 fingers.
Okay.
Where are we? And what time is it? I must have been out for ages.
It's just after 8 p.m.
You just missed dinner. But we'll all meet here in the saloon at 10 o'clock to have a drink together.
Because you
Briefing the
know what's
passengers
good
personally,
for a head
this
injury?
tradition I will not break,
Alcohol.
even on this unusual journey.
That is
You're
true.
all
I did
right
see
now,
5 fingers. They just weren't all out.
The bleeding has stopped and the wound looks good. You may have a mild concussion. You just need a good night's sleep. And tomorrow, your only worries will be a headache and an impressive bump.
Thanks.
That's a good enough reason to celebrate. Enough. about
Yeah,
that.
concussion and alcohol.
From now on, you
I
can
see no
start to
problems.
enjoy your free cruise.
Inspector!
What?
A dark shadow. Upper deck, just now.
Go, let's have a look.
I'll join you.
Me too.
No, you stay here.
Do you want to make this an argument?
Robert, go to the Baroness and don't let her out of your sight. Zellner, you're coming to the port side. Doctor, you go to starboard. I'll start at the forecastle and work my way back to the 2 of you. Understood?
But
Baroness von Trebitz. Hello? Baroness von Trebitz? Open the door.
Dr. Gebhardt insisted on coming along, but now he doesn't seem to be sure if that was a good idea. The Baroness was 3 sheets to the wind. It may be a while before she comes to the door. All right, Doc. I'm off.
oh no, I'm not going on a manhunt
I'm
all by
concussed
myself.
and drunk. And I'm going to the side of a boat. I see no problems.
Are you okay? Maybe you had better take a rest, in case the blow was more severe.
I'm okay.
Zellner, up here.
Come on. I think it came from up there.
Sure, you just wanted to get a breath of fresh air. Zellner, look who we have here.
Well, if that's not our shadow.
And our stowaway.
Spent any time hiding in a trunk recently?
Me do nothing.
He claims to be part of the crew. Just wanted to get some fresh air.
Of course.
Well, we get the captain here and ask if he's part of the crew.
The Baroness won't open the door,
Simples.
sir.
Understood. Take him to the detention cell, Robert.
Isn't
You
what
were
the gun
right.
that hit
There
us?
was a stowaway.
We were hit
Yes,
with a pipe.
but he can't be the Raven. He's too young.
Right, but that doesn't mean that the Raven isn't lurking here as well.
Oh, the guy.
What was that?
I don't know.
A shot. It came from one of the cabins.
I don't think we saw the guy who hit us, did we?
Oh no! Baroness von Trebitz? Baroness! Open the door!
Step aside, please.
We have a murder on our hands, gentlemen. Hurry, Zellner. The murderer still has to be nearby.
Was she shot?
There's practically no one on deck. Anyone who's outside is a suspect. This time we'll get him.
Yeah, we're not,
Zellner,
we're
are you
not
okay?
doing well.
Yes. Come on. We have to.
Zellner! Zellner! Murder!
It's almost like drinking champagne when you've had a concussion isn't a good idea.
Ah, you awake? Sleep well, did you?
Save your breath. What's the status of the investigation?
Don't take that tone with me. While you were sleeping, we were working.
I didn't pass out last night because of the blow to my head, did I?
Seems unlikely. Inspector Legrand thinks you were drugged.
But how? The champagne.
Who gave you the glass of champagne?
Captain De Conti.
Interesting.
Have you arrested anyone yet?
You mean besides the Arab?
He could hardly have committed the murder. You must have been with him when it happened.
We heard the shot on the forecastle. I locked our friend in the detention cell in the cargo hold and then went up to assist Legrand. You were already sleeping the sleep of the just.
Any other suspects?
No. Seconds after the alarm went off, the decks were swarming with frightened passengers.
Yes. A clever way to stay incognito during the commotion.
But we still have our primary suspect, the Raven.
You really think he's returned?
Well, I think that no one knows as much about the Raven as Legrand.
But still, it all seems so incredible. About the champagne, shouldn't it be possible to find traces of the tranquilizer in the glass?
That is exactly what Legrand is trying to do.
Without a laboratory?
Oh, he's got a lab. His cabin is packed with all the latest
Nice.
forensic stuff. It's quite impressive what the inspector can do.
A competent man, no doubt. And surprisingly well prepared.
And diligent. He's been at it all night with his brushes and tinctures and glasses and everything. Working like a man possessed. I wouldn't want to be the Raven now.
What's the state of play? How was the Baroness killed?
The Baroness was shot in the chest at close
Oh,
range.
she was shot.
We'll know more once the doc finishes examining the body in the medical centre.
And no one saw anything suspicious?
No one saw a shadowy Raven leaving the Baroness's cabin, if that's what you mean. A lot of people heard the gunshot. Inspector Legrand wants to question the passengers again this morning, once they've all calmed down, and he's had a chance to examine the evidence.
I suppose that you and Legrand inspected the crime scene and the surroundings.
Of course, and we already hit the jackpot. The murder weapon.
Nice.
Really? Where did you find it?
On the gangway. The gangway for boarding the ship folds up and hooks onto the hull when it's not being used. The murderer probably wanted to throw the gun into the sea. He casually dropped it overboard.
But it landed on the gangway.
Bad luck.
But Legrand and I were on the side deck right after the shot. There was no one there.
Maybe the murderer threw the gun away later. We recovered it in the early hours.
I think I'll look for Inspector Legrand now.
Do what you think's best.
You won't get rid of me. I'm here to stay, Constable Oliver.
I mean, there's
Either
nowhere
way,
to go.
mate, Inspector Legrand ordered me to guard the cargo hold with our special guest. That's fine by me. Inspector Legrand may be able to get by without sleep for days on end, but not me. It's not easy playing with the big boys, Constable Zellner.
No, it certainly isn't.
Towels, you say? Very
Big,
suspicious.
soft towels. I could reserve a deck chair with it. No, better not. I'd really like to lie in the sun and take a nap, but I don't have time for that at the moment.
Yeah, you do. Can I not go down there? Oh no, there's a velvet rope. Can't go past the velvet rope.
Curious. One can easily toss a gun into the sea from almost anywhere on the ship without being noticed. And
Yeah.
yet, the murderer chose the one spot where it's not actually possible.
And it's not like it's hard to see the gangway.
The gangway is hard to miss. Why did the murderer drop the gun on the gangway? They must have noticed the mistake.
Yeah, you'd hear it
even
land,
if their
right?
back was to the sea. So, why didn't they take the gun and throw it a few meters farther into the sea? I suppose the life jackets are stowed there, close to the railing, close at hand in case of emergency. I hope I don't find myself needing a life jacket. It may not seem like it, but Constable Oliver is actually a very effective watchman.
Really?
What's going on?
The Raven just flew by.
What?
Or at least he might as well have.
I wasn't asleep.
I understand. It was just a ruse. Any conclusions about a young stowaway?
Yeah, he's a bit suspicious. Foreign and whatnot.
I mean, that's probably
Did
water,
he
to be
act
fair.
suspiciously in any way?
No. The shot surprised him as much as it did me. Looked in on him earlier. Still seems to be asleep.
Covered with a blanket from head to toe?
Aha. He's still in there. I poked him.
May I go downstairs and have a couple of words with our guest?
No, you may not.
Come again?
Inspector Legrand wants to conduct all the interrogations himself.
I'm sure he'll understand if I form my own conclusions.
He ordered me to guard the door, and that's just what I'm going to do.
How about a bit of individual initiative?
How about letting a man do his job? Or do you think you'd be better at it?
What do you think? What happened here last night?
The Raven broke into the Baroness's cabin, she surprised him, and he shot her.
What was he looking for in her cabin?
She was a rich woman.
Why did he lock the door?
Why not?
From inside? An impressive trick.
I'm not saying I know how he did it. I'm just saying that it was him.
Why didn't he leave a raven feather?
Are you serious? We'd have suspected him straight away.
You're suspecting him straight away anyway.
Fortunately, we still did. Let's assume that the old raven really has returned and that he really
Or
is
she.
responsible for all this.
Or she.
Who is he? Or she?
Thank you.
Oh, could be anyone. No one's ever seen the Raven.
He could also be paying someone else to do his dirty work.
Well, of course. No, it's a fact that he used to work with partners. They even arrested some of his accomplices.
But no one could ever identify the raven himself. Some claims that they didn't even know that they were working for him. Fascinating. He could have hired someone with financial difficulties to set off the alarm at a certain time without that person knowing why they were doing it.
The man Legrand shot back then, he was a famous safecracker. He could just as well have been a henchman.
Or the real Raven. There's probably no better cover for a big thief than acting like a small one. I don't want to keep you from your duties any longer.
Good idea.
I wonder if this game is an advanced version of bocce. Maybe the inventor realized that it's difficult to play ball games on a boat and came up with an alternative.
Seems sensible.
Salty sea air in my old lungs, wind in my thinning hair. If I hadn't become a policeman, I could have been a sailor. The stowaway surely didn't sleep well last night in the cargo hold, although his cell is probably more comfortable than my cabin, and more spacious.
Is your cabin not
I
up to
have
scratch?
to talk to the young fellow right away. Even though he was already under arrest at the time of the shot, he may have noticed something before. If I want to get into the cargo hold, I'll have to get rid of the constable first. He won't
Okay,
let
we've
me
got a
talk
plan.
to our young friend.
Well, we haven't got a plan, we've got a goal.
Constable Oliver brought something to drink. You can tell it's not the first time he's had to guard something.
Ah, so we could spike the water bottle, maybe.
I have to talk, even if he won't let... The bottle should be full of water, unless the good constable happens to have a secret alcohol problem. No way to verify that. I can't get the bottle without him noticing.
And we've got nothing on us.
We were here yesterday when we heard the shot, and it was also here where Legrand caught our stowaway. The grate must be part of the ship's ventilation system. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Except that fan's not spinning.
The grate shouldn't be so easy to open. Did the stowaway open it and we caught him in the act? No. The pipe is too narrow. He wouldn't fit in there. I guess the cover has been defective for a while. I could inform the captain that the grid has to be repaired, but if I start reporting all the problems on the ship, I'd have to shelve my murder investigation. This isn't a panoramic deck for visitors. There are pipes, steel cables, chains up here. You can smell the smoke from the funnel. I have no idea how the ship works, and I really don't care, as long as it stays afloat. The ship's bridge. 2 men, one of them navigating. I get the impression that the officers keep things running. It seems like the captain concentrates on the passengers and the bar. Why is there an axe hanging here?
Got to have an axe.
I suppose it's for chopping through ropes in the event that the lifeboats can't be lowered. Or they use it to enforce who's allowed on the boat and who's not.
Could be.
I better let the men do their work. If one of them had detected something yesterday, he'd already have informed Legrand or the captain. There's dirt piled up in the corner. Down below where the passengers are, the ship is pretty clean. But the crew doesn't seem to care as much up here. A boat like this would also make a good hideout for a stowaway. Were the tarpaulins arranged like that on purpose so that no one could put them back in order once they get in? You can tell at a glance that everything is ship-shape with this boat.
It is time for a break, so we will continue our investigations in a couple of minutes. I'll see you then.
So yeah, it has like a certain age limit, and it depends on if you're running or not. So it's usually say. Ah! Are you okay? Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine.
Guys. Hi, FM. There be cones. Ah! Oh! Okay, well that's new. Ha ha ha! Have I broken the game? Like 3 seconds in. I don't know how many I'm gonna get. I've only got 2 farms. Oh, disease. Oh, disease. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry, guys. You're all dead. I know. It sucks. But there you go. Have a dentist.
What we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to split the weight evenly between us and just separate, so that way, if it gets one of us,
very sad that I'm dead.
we're not totally at a loss, you know?
Oh.
So, uh-oh. Hurry, Lilith.
I just saw Lilith just fly across the background. No, don't! Ah! No, my hat! No, my hat! Why did he die? Why did that happen? Why? Why would that be a thing that happens?
We got a snake in the bush here.
Why can't I find any stairs? Yeah, we're all screaming and running this way. Yeah, we're screaming and running all together. Ah! 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 Scream and run, scream and run. Ah! 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 We're back. Right, downstairs. I guess we should investigate the Baroness's room as well, right?
A model of the Lydia before it was rebuilt. It used to be a freighter. The wide hallways, the cabins, and the saloon were added later.
Hmm.
An evacuation plan, and some tips from the doctor for avoiding seasickness, sunburn, and the like. And here, a schedule of activities. A drink with the captain, a shuffleboard competition on the forecastle. That's about it. A real barrel of fun.
Come in.
Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
And there's the next one.
Excuse me?
You want something else from me, don't you?
I'm afraid I do.
What a first day at work. Well,
what's the result of your examination of the victim?
She's dead.
I didn't make you work
Well
all
done.
night long, Dr. Gebhardt.
She was shot. Point blank shot. Probably with a pistol. It seems like she was lying in bed. The shot struck her heart. She died immediately.
One shot?
More were unnecessary. And we only heard one shot, no?
And there's just one entrance wound.
Just one.
I am told that I was drugged.
That's how it seems.
What can you tell me about it?
Me? Why should that be my business?
Haven't you analyzed the glass?
No, I haven't. The inspector said he's the better chemist. I let him do it. That way I could at least concentrate on the body.
Do you think the Baroness might have been drugged? She was very tired and unsteady when Legrand and I saw her.
Yeah, I heard about that. I must have just missed her in the saloon. And without having seen her myself, it is hard to make a diagnosis.
Of course.
Not do
Can
a
you
tox
say
screen?
something about her general health?
She was quite overweight, and the butler said that she suffered from diabetes. Despite that, she hadn't visited a doctor for several years.
Doesn't sound good.
Happens more frequently than you might suppose. Some people are scared of doctors and pay with an early death. It
Yeah,
is
but
possible that the Baroness wouldn't have lived much longer anyway.
it's not like she could have avoided being shot in the chest if she'd been to the doctor.
Do you know whose glass I drank from?
What do you mean?
Captain de Conti handed me a glass of champagne. But where did he get it?
I don't know. Did you ask him?
I'm just asking because you were also in the saloon when the champagne was served.
Yes, but I only entered the saloon a few seconds before you did. I didn't manage to get a drink myself.
Which, in retrospect, is lucky.
Ah, you're right about that.
Have you already removed the bullet?
Did Legrand send you? What is that Frenchman's problem? I already told you. I
God
will
damn
get
the
in
French.
touch as soon as I have it. That is also what I told the constable, who he kept sending all night long, once I finally got rid of Legrand himself.
Did he look over your shoulder?
He probably wanted to take the scalpel from my hand and hack away himself. But this is my surgery, and I will not let amateurs interfere with my work.
That's understandable. How much longer will it take?
Ugh. I have just finished. Send my regards to His Majesty.
Thanks. I think that's it for now.
No. That is it for now, then, and later. I'm going to lie down for a few hours. Can you tell that
Go
to
get
your
some
boss?
sleeps.
But could I at least have the key?
Absolutely not.
But if we have to examine the victim again...
Then the esteemed inspector knows where to find me. In my cabin. In bed. Good night, Constable Zellner.
That is Legrand's cabin.
Okay.
Come in. Ah, Zellner, are you ready?
Good morning, Inspector Legrand. My head is pounding, but I think I'm okay.
Chloral hydrate.
Hmm?
That's why you have a headache. I found traces of it in your champagne glass.
What have you found out so far?
The Baroness was shot in the chest at close range. We heard the shot. The murderer quickly fled the cabin and dropped the murder weapon over the railing later. A simple story so far.
But why was her cabin door locked?
Exactly. If the murderer wanted to make it seem like a suicide, he'd have shot her in the head and left the gun at the crime scene.
And if it was murder, why did he go to all the trouble of locking the door from inside? And how did he manage that anyway?
Especially since we arrived just a few seconds later and didn't see anyone near the cabin.
Something doesn't make sense here.
No, it doesn't, and it's driving me crazy.
Did you find the murder weapon?
On the gangway on the side of the ship. I suspect the murderer tried to drop it into the sea. He would have stood close to the railing to let it fall unseen.
And since he doesn't know the ship, he had bad luck and dropped it right onto the gangway.
Indeed. And do you find that probable?
Nope.
Not a bit.
Neither do I.
What kind of a gun is it?
A pistol. A Luger 08.
Antique.
Manufactured 1,000,000 times during and after the First World War. Austrian model. The owner is David Kreutzer, the violinist. We found him tonight totally drunk on the bow of the ship. He confirmed that it's his gun, but he claims that it was stolen from him.
Fingerprints?
Nothing. But it's worth mentioning that the clip was missing 2 bullets.
And it's
And we
definitely
got
the
shot
murder
at.
weapon.
The ballistic tests are incomplete. Actually, I've been waiting far too long for the bullet recovered from the corpse. Pay the good doctor a visit, Zellner, and see that he does his job.
About the bullet, here it is.
Excellent. Give it to me. As I suspected, a 7.65 Parabellum Luger.
Don't you want to examine it in more detail?
When I have time. For now, though, we
What
can
about
assume
the,
that we have the murder weapon. There can't be too many antique
The bullet
Luger
from
08
the
pistols on
cargo
board.
hold.
May I take a look at the Baroness's cabin?
We already searched it thoroughly.
Sure. But what about now, by daylight?
Yes, fine, it can't hurt. Here, take this with you.
Thanks. I'll let you know if I find anything important.
But only then, please. I'm very busy.
Of course. Do you believe the violinist?
He'll be the first person I question. He claims he can't remember anything from the last few hours. Says he drank a bottle of schnapps.
Nice.
He was on the train and he doesn't have an alibi. His drunkenness could be a smokescreen.
He fits the profile. He travels a lot, has access to high society. Could be interesting.
We've never seen his violin. We've got no proof
And
that he is a
this
violinist.
Chloral hydrate?
Is a tranquilizer. Can be dissolved in alcohol. The effect begins in minutes and lasts for hours. Who gave you the glass of champagne?
I believe it was Captain De Conti.
If believing were enough for us, we'd have become priests, Constable.
I like that
Be
line.
a policeman and find out for sure.
Understood. You think that the jewel thief is the murderer?
Our friend would have needed another key to open the safe and steal the second eye, the one the Baroness was carrying. At least, that's what we implied.
What do you mean?
The Baroness was famous for her forgetfulness. I convinced her to give me the third key. It seems safer for the eye.
The thief searches the Baroness's cabin looking for
Is he
going
gonna
to
die next then?
She returns from the saloon earlier than expected.
Surprises him, and he can't allow her to identify him.
He imprisons her until the coast is clear and then shoots her.
And thus, the thief becomes a murderer.
But still doesn't have all the keys.
Are you sure that there's no bomb inside this time?
Professor Lucien locked it in front of an audience and it will be opened for the first time in Cairo.
Let's hope so.
It would take hours to crack it, and you'd need heavy machinery.
Or the keys.
Or the 3 keys, that's right.
Do you really think that the Raven is behind all this?
He wrote the letter that was on the safe in the train. Without the letter, we wouldn't have opened the safe and the bomb wouldn't have exploded.
But it doesn't seem like him, does it? The Raven was famous in part because he never hurt anyone, much less killed anyone, during a burglary.
It's his handwriting, and he called me Nico. No one else does that. I chased that man across Europe for years. It is him. It has to be him.
But the evidence...
Enough.
I'll be on my way. I want to find out who gave me the drugged champagne.
Good idea.
Inspector Legrand, are you okay? Maybe you should take a break.
I can sleep once I've caught the raven.
I mean, that
Goodbye,
might take years, my dude.
Be seeing you. Legrand is risking not just his career, but his health as well on his hunt for the raven. He's working like a demon. Maybe that's why he caught the raven and no one else.
Maybe.
I'm not paying for this trip, and that's a fair price for my cabin. It's rather plain, shall we say. No, I've slept enough. These little sachets contain the evidence we've collected. At least the evidence that fits in little sachets. This is the first murder scene I've ever set foot in.
Ooh, exciting. We've been in loads, my dude. You'll be fine. It's not a lot of blood.
The notepad has the ship's emblem on it. I suppose all the first-class cabins have them.
Yeah. Inspector, be in the saloon at 10 p.m. There is a murderer on board, and I will expose him. Oh.
It says, Inspector, be in the saloon at 10 p.m. There is a murderer on board, and I will expose him. B. The Baroness seems to have known the murderer, and that means that the Raven can't be the murderer. He never killed anybody. Legrand probably never got the message, otherwise he'd have said
I mean,
something.
nobody's ever killed anybody until they do their first murder.
The most unportable portmanteau I've ever seen. A portable bar is more like it. Must be hard work transporting this big, heavy thing halfway around the globe. And the Baroness was lucky that the other freight cars were only lightly damaged by the explosion. An impressive piece, but I don't think it'll get me anywhere with the murder investigations. The mannequin surely came with the cabin.
I was going to say, that's not a mannequin
for
for the Baroness's
would have
clothes.
A more generous figure. Sunflowers. By Van Gogh, I presume. He liked to paint that sort of thing. Can't be
He
an
did.
original. They cost thousands of francs.
You don't know. Yeah, I'm getting
There's
to it,
still
K-Wolf,
blood
don't
on the
worry.
mattress. The sheet and the blanket have already been removed. To analyze them, I suppose.
Where's my hair gone white?
Nothing. The blood spot is the only sign that someone committed a crime in here. Somehow...
Or that someone got their period.
That's odd. The blood is so red. Shouldn't it gradually darken in the air? Turn brown? The unusual color of the blood could be something that Legrand and Dr. Gebhardt missed last night. All cats are gray in the dark, as the saying goes. I should take a sample. The unusual... All cat... The unusual...
No, stop it! No? Oh. How are we going to take a sample of it?
A tape recorder. Must go with the built-in speakers. Probably part of the cabin's furnishings. The tape recorder is older than the hills, but it was once very expensive. Top of the range. And it doesn't
It
come
is so
cheap.
little blood, but he said they'd taken the blankets and the sheets away, so maybe that's all that seeped through?
Strange. There's only one reel. And it's the wrong one. No. No sign of the original reel.
Ooh.
A reel made by Zeibling. Another
Zeibling?
brand. Zeibling's tapes can be overwritten many times without losing quality. They're used in offices so that executives can record messages for the secretaries on the same tape over and over again. But they're not good for much else. They're robust, but they don't offer much in terms of sound quality.
Also, if she was shot in the chest, wouldn't the blood be like here? Not like down here. Like, that's not a very chest place.
A big, ugly, and impractical vase. If it had a wider opening, one could at least use it as an umbrella stand. Can't see anything. Wow, heavier than it looks. Aha! Nothing special. Although, it seems like one of the feathers was scorched at the top.
Using a pillow as a
Literally burnt.
silencer?
I'd better take it with me.
So maybe the gunshot we heard wasn't the gunshot that killed her.
Baroness didn't have time to unpack her bags. Or rather, didn't have time to tell her butler to unpack them for her.
Don't worry.
The portholes face the side deck. If someone climbed out of the cabin
Ooh, there's
through a
something there.
porthole, Legrand and I would have seen them. Something's under there. More feathers. And they're singed as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put them with the others. Sifting through all that would take ages. But here, the Baroness's handbag.
Ah, so she did find it.
Ah. A small leather-bound book. 1964 is engraved on it. This must be the Baroness's diary. Let's see. Yes, it's a diary, all right. Difficult to read. No entry from yesterday. A brief, sober description of what she's done recently. Met Morris, arranged benefit concert for renovation of Louvre Southeastern Wing, Times photo shoot for Eye of Sphinx, BM, poor excuse for photographer, too fidgety, and so on. This entry looks strange. The handwriting is shaky, difficult to read. Dreamt of Bobby. Yesterday would have been his birthday. Next week, Jay's.
Interesting.
The Baroness was a very busy woman, and it looks like she had to cope with the loss. She writes about Bubby and Jay. Neither seem to be alive anymore. Almost every family lost loved ones in the war. Maybe hers as well. I'll leave it there. I don't have time to read all of it. Cosmetics, a handkerchief, a spectacles case. Nothing special. The portholes are locked. One cannot open or close them from outside. It's the same problem as with the door. If someone left the cabin through the porthole, how did they lock it? And the Baroness wasn't shot from outside. The doctor said she was shot at close range.
But she wasn't shot when we thought she was. How do I take a sample of the blood spot?
I guess our stowaway knocked me out. Whatever his story is, he's not a thief. Nothing's missing from my wallet. The unusual color of the blood could be something that Legrand and Dr. Gebhardt missed last night. All cats are gray in the dark, as the saying goes. I should take a sample.
Yeah, but how?
It must be one of the alarms. It was tripped at some point. The seal is broken. But there's no way of telling whether it happened yesterday or 5 years ago.
I mean, you'd hope they'd have re-armed it if it happened 5 years ago. We can examine the vase.
Why were the down feathers tossed in the vase? Or is there anything else in there?
Ooh, maybe.
There may be something else in the vase, but the neck is too narrow to reach in with my hand.
Well, tip it upside down then, you muppet.
The door frame was damaged when Dr. Gebhardt kicked it in. The real question is, why was the door locked in the first place?
Right. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Because I'm quite sleepy. I don't know if it's because I'm taking new medication for ADHD, and apparently that can make you sleepy, and I am feeling very sleepy. So I'm gonna stop here because I don't think my brain's firing on all cylinders. I am about in the middle, yes, that's true. So that leaves us enough for another stream. So we'll continue this next Sunday. Let's find someone to raid. Also, I might have no ideas, leaving it a week and then coming back to it. Might have, like, good insights and stuff. We'll see. Callie's playing Mugenics. Let's go. So addicted to Mugenics. You have fun too, K-Wolf. And thank you for recommending this game. I'm really enjoying it. And thank you for being here to help me when I get stuck, even if you can't quite remember all the things. So, copy the raid message, paste it when we get there. Thank you all so much for watching. I will be streaming something during the week, probably. I don't know what. I've got a few games in my Steam backlog that I want to stream. So probably be one of those. Although if you've got any that you would like me to particularly stream, let me know. And then we will be back to finish this off on Sunday. So until then, bye bye.